Hi, my name is B. I'm the Gunplay Guru on Instagram. Today I'm going to be swatching some paints sent to me by Turbodork paints.
I chose 6 colors. 3 are colorshift paints and 3 are metallics. I love both formulas so much. I'm going to be using my airbrush today to test these paints, but don't worry if you don't have an airbrush, feel free to hand brush them because the results are just as beautiful. So let's get started. Okay, so I wanted to spray each color on 3 different kinds of primers. A white, a light gray, and a black, just so I could see what colors each paint did the best on. And honestly, it's amazing how well they do on each one. There's only a couple of paints that I would suggest using, like a black primer over the white primer, and it's the colorshift paints, as you could probably imagine. By far, my absolute favorite was Bubblegum Crisis. It is a pinky gold color shift. I love it so much. It looks really good on any background that you choose. Blue Raspberry was my second favorite color shift. It's a beautiful pearlescent gold and or purpley blue mixture, and it really popped out on the black primer. 3D Glasses was the third color shift I picked, and while I probably wouldn't use this for any of my personal builds, I could see how amazing it would look on Warhammer minis and maybe somebody else's Gunpla builds. As far as the metallics go, they were absolutely brilliant. Pearly Gates, I really need a gallon of it because I would use it on everything. Malum Malus is this really snappy green that reminded me of Shrek so much. I loved it. It looks good on any background. In fact, on a black background, it looks very gold. And Multipass is just the most perfect orange ever. So as far as the formula goes, these paints were absolutely fantastic sprayed through my airbrush. And if you guys can probably tell, I am not the best painter in the world, but I got really excited and I just wanted to see all the paints layered up how I would like them. So they are a little drippy, but I didn't have to thin them out much. I just used a bit of Vallejo Flow Improver, and that's about it. If you hand brush them, I honestly would just add a tiny drop of water and they would be perfect. These paints were tested over a few different primers, and I love how Turbodork made some of their formulas to be primed on top of lighter backgrounds, so you're not having to base in black the whole time, especially if you wanted to do something bright and fun.
So, if you liked what you saw, please check out Turbodork paints on Instagram and on their website. I'll link them down below. And if you liked me, then follow me on Instagram and subscribe and like on YouTube. I love you all very much, and I hope you have an excellent day. Goodbye.